Hello everyone, happy holidays and welcome to my annual Thanksgiving mukbang. Yes, so traditional. Sloppy Joes for Thanksgiving. Listen, it's not about what we're eating, it's about who we're spending time with and what we are grateful for. At least that's what I celebrate Thanksgiving for. It's a good time to just remind myself that I have a lot in my life to be super grateful for, including Milo, who's going to be scraping at the door wanting to get in for food. I thought I did this at a good time where him and Mina were sleeping and snuggling out there, but nope, that boy gets one whiff of food and he's like, oh, food for all? No, no, no. Cats can't even have onions, right? I do put onions in my Sloppy Joe, so I don't know. It's not a traditional Sloppy Joe. But we do the traditional sesame seed bun. We've got our fake ground meat, and then I dice up some onion and green pepper and put on a slice of super fake cheese. And yeah, sorry, before I take my first bite, cheers to y'all. Sipping on a Diet Coke here today, and just having my lunch before I do some YouTube work. So, let's eat together, shall we? Poor Milo, he's like, yeah, I want to eat too. Well, I haven't eaten yet today. Milo, you have had 2 meals already today. So, I apologize, it's always a little strange to get into the groove of mukbangs. And, you know, talking with food in your mouth and all that good stuff, but I know many of you look forward to one of these every year from me, so who am I to deny you? Is that going to be real annoying, my bracelet clink-clacking on the plate? I'm trying not to, but it's all a very strange experience, these mukbangs, actually filming them like with a plate right at your face here, but either way. Sloppy Joes are so simple, but like, God, they hit the spot. They really do. Yep, I know. I really don't make them as often as I should. I mean, they're so easy to slap together. They really are. But I'd been craving some Ruffles. I'm sorry. Hopefully Milo will calm down in a minute. I have no way of stopping the meowing, so my apologies. I know it bothers some of you, but I don't know how to stop it, so. Like I was saying, I've really been craving Ruffles, and I'm like, what can I cook that will give me an excuse to buy and eat Ruffles? Sloppy Joes, 100%. This pile here, not on mistake. Usually I would just pile on, you know, extra onto the sandwich so that the stuff that falls out I get to eat with my potato chips. No. Sloppy Joes with potato chips, honestly, better than the actual sandwich itself sometimes, I feel like. I know, hot take. It's just so good. So good. And it's one of Dan's favorite things that I make, so hey. He likes it simple and easy too. That's a win in my book. But I hope you all are doing well. I hope you are having a good holiday season so far. I don't know, I feel like the holidays kind of start at Halloween and then end at New Year's, but I love this time of year. It's hectic, it's busy, but it's also a good reminder that you do have family and people who care about you in this life. And if you don't, that's okay too. You know? If you're one of those people that have had to cut everyone off in your life for your own mental health and whatnot, that's okay. As long as you are in a healthy space, you gotta do what's best for you. And I personally am very lucky to have the family that I do, so as hectic as it gets for an introvert like me, I'm very grateful that I have the family that I have. So. Including the cat. You guys should let me know if you are eating with me. What are you eating with me? I would love to know. I mean, this doesn't have to just be for Thanksgiving. It's just a good excuse for me to do a mukbang. Clearly, as I said, I'm not doing the traditional, you know, I would do fake turkey, but you know what I mean. I've got all the cooking to do for my sign-ups. Can you guess what I signed up for? The girl who loves to bake? I signed up for 2 of the pies. And then my grandma's sweet potato recipe, which all 3 of them are a hit every year. Sweet potatoes. I'm probably gonna regret letting Milo in here, but he agrees. He knows he's up to no good. Yeah, I know I'm eating, but this is not for you. You know you don't get human food. At least not from me. But either way, we're good. Yeah, people tell me they look forward to those sweet potatoes and the French silk pie. I'm also making a maple pecan pie this year that I feel like I haven't made in at least a couple or few years, but it's so good. So I'm very excited to be making and bringing all 3 of those things to Thanksgiving tomorrow. Obviously when you guys are, well, only if you're watching it on the day that I actually upload. It would be traditionally Thanksgiving Day, but it really doesn't matter when you watch this, so. I honestly can't even begin to tell you guys how satisfying this is. And of course now he's like, okay, now we leave. Nope, you want it in? Now you're in. Suffer the consequences. The consequences being that you're in a room with me where I can't really pay attention to you right now. So, pickle. Gotta love a pickle with a sloppy Joe. I suppose it's more of a with a hamburger thing, but like, I don't know. It's a hamburger bun. That counts, right? Love me a good pickle. And a good ruffle chip. The nice thing about pickles in my house is that Dan doesn't like pickles. So I don't ever have to worry about him eating all of my pickles. I love pickles. These ones are especially vinegary though. Whew. Open up the sinuses for sure. Which, around this time of year, I guess is kind of needed. It's supposed to get close to 0 degrees this weekend here in Minnesota. Yikes. Once again, we seem to have completely skipped over fall and just went straight from summer to winter. Not a fan! Fall's my favorite season! Mother Nature took it away from me this year. Whatever. It is what it is, I guess. You just gotta roll with the punches. Did I say? You guys should let me know if you are eating with me what you're eating. Oh, here comes Milo. Sorry if he's gonna shake things up. Yep. Hey. No. No. What do you want with pickles? Do cats like pickles? Can you have pickles? Not in this household. See, even the people out on the street, they're like, No pickles for Kit Kats. Oh, he's gonna try. Dude, no. No, we don't do that. Yeah, you want to sniff the boxes? Yeah, go ahead. You sniff those boxes. I know. Hey. I did not raise him, okay? These manners are not from my raising. When you have one parent that doesn't discipline them for trying to eat people food, and then you have this parent that doesn't let them have people food, it's very confusing for the animal, but I have no control over this. Whatever. Different parenting styles, I suppose, but okay, out he goes. I can't. I want to eat in peace, please. I love Milo very much, but like I said, I like to be able to enjoy my meal. Seriously, I could just sit down with a bag of chips and just eat straight Sloppy Joe with the chips. I don't know why, it's just so good. Are any of you going to see Wicked, the movie? Have you already seen it? How is it? I really want to go. But with it being one of my favorite musicals, I'm scared. You know, did they do a good job and were they true to it and all of that? And it's hard for me to tell, you know, with them sending so many influencers to the premiere and everything. I'm like, ugh. I don't know if that's them just trying to, you know what I mean? It's like when a movie is filmed and like literally every single person in the movie is like an all-star actor, and it's like, I get the feeling it's only because the movie's gonna be bad, and so you studied it with this all-star cast. I don't know. There's no like actual reasoning behind that or proof behind that. That's what my brain thinks. I'm probably very wrong, but the more hype something gets, the more suspicious I get. I guess you could say that about a lot of things in life, though. Alright, we'll make a little Sloppy Joe potato chip sandwich. Heck yeah. How could you want or need anything more from life, huh? I'm simplifying. Obviously, you could want a lot more from life than a potato chip Sloppy Joe sandwich. But it really is good to remind ourselves what we're thankful for. And also, you know, remind ourselves that this holiday was not exactly started with, I mean, it was started with good intentions, I guess, by the people who created the holiday, but sorry, my camera shut off. But like I said, the origins of Thanksgiving are not the reason why I celebrate. It's just a good day where everyone has off of work and we can celebrate the family and togetherness that we do have. So that's what I celebrate for, and I think that's what a lot of people ended up turning this holiday into over the years. At least that's what I want to believe, you know, that, yeah. I'm sure you all know these things. I mean, it's just like Columbus Day. Why do we celebrate this guy? Like, he's not that great, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna get off of that, but you know, just having a day where you really can be mindful about what you're grateful for, the fact that you are able to eat good food, that you have family, you have friends, whoever it is that you spend Thanksgiving with, the fact that you have the day off if you do, or just have any time off where you can get together with your family. Like, there's all sorts of things, you know. You have an oven. That's pretty freaking cool. I know. I feel like a lot of people always get caught up on that kind of stuff, like, well, obviously I'm grateful for these things. Obviously, I'm grateful for the house that I live in. Obviously this. And it's like, no. If you really think about it, most of us really aren't grateful for that stuff every single day, day in and day out. Simple things like running water, electricity, heat, you know, like all of this stuff. We have a lot of stuff, at least, you know, if you're in a developed country. And we have a lot to be thankful for in that sense, and it's easy to overlook it when that's your normal, you know what I mean? So, it's good to take a day, you know, and remember that even if your life is feeling really sucky at the moment, there's still a lot that you can and should be grateful for. Yeah, it's all about that positive mindset, which, trust me, as someone who has major depression clinically, I get it. It can be very hard and sometimes impossible to have that positive mindset, but if you work on it just little by little, you know, it really, you do have a slight power over those emotions sometimes, you know. Like I said, when it's actually like clinical depression, there's a bit more to it than that, but there are little things, you know, even if you got to, you know, you're super depressed, you feel like there's nothing to be grateful for. Surely you went to the bathroom that day. Did you have a toilet? It's pretty cool. Like when you really think about it. And I'm, like I said, I'm not trying to like make light of any of this stuff, but it's just something to think about, you know, simmer on, you know. So I just want the best for everyone out there, you know. If you're a good person, I want the best for you, really. And do I want the best for bad people? I mean, maybe if it would change their life, you know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe it's not okay for me to say that, but I don't know. I'm just in a good, positive mood today. Feeling good about my sloppy joes. The fact that I get to spend some time here with you guys, enjoy a meal, and talk about really nothing that special, but like just the fact that any of you all would find my company worthwhile or desired. That's like, that will never cease to blow my mind, truly. Yeah, just being the girl who's never really been picked first for much of anything. I just want you guys to know how grateful I am that even if I'm not your favorite person on the internet, the fact that you would want to spend any time with me, like that, I have words. I really don't know how to thank you guys enough, because the amount of warmth and emotion that brings to my soul, it's really something that I could never put words or a price tag or anything like that on. I'm very immensely grateful that you guys have been here for any amount of time, be it from the very beginning or if you're just finding me now. Like I'm so incredibly grateful. I'm incredibly grateful to have this delicious meal in my stomach, to have the technology to share my life with you guys, and just overall, I'm good. I'm good right now. So I hope that I can help spread even a little bit of that to you all, a little bit of that happiness to you guys. I hope you are able to find at least one thing to be grateful for today, even if, like I said, it is something that seems as simple as toilet paper, you know? At the end of the day, imagine what your life would be like without that. I got to take a hot shower this morning. That's awesome. I don't mean to belittle these things, but you know what I mean? Like, it really is, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool when you really sit down and think about it, the things that we do have and the things that we take for granted. I mean, it's not cool that we take them for granted, but you know, a lot of us have a lot to be grateful for. Including you, Milo. You have a lot to be grateful for too. Yes. So, yeah, I hope you guys were able to enjoy this meal with me. I'm sorry, I feel like I never actually talk about anything worthwhile in these mukbangs, but like I said, as long as you guys enjoyed spending time with me, that's all I really care about. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. Thank you for enjoying a meal, if you did, or even if it was just a little snack or something like that. Thank you for being here. Make sure you tell someone you love them today, you know, even if it's not a human being and it is, you know, a pet or something like that. Go and give something you love a hug and tell them that they are loved by you. It could change someone's day around. It really can. So go and do that, and I hope you guys, as always, are doing well. And until next time, whether it's until next year's mukbang or if it's until next week's video, I hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, stay well until then. Bye!